fight on her hands on the outside, looking to make a move. And they get trouble further back as the 95 of Clement comes together, scoots on the grass, also with Rich Hammond and the 28 moving down into the turn 3 area.
Yeah, Rich Hammond, one of those.
Of Daniel Chuck is Adrian Paradis, as he will grab the 4th spot when they cross the stripe.
Big hit off turn number 4. One car into the outside wall at a ton. That looks like it's Ryan Perry in the 83. Not sure if some part of the championship battle also has gone to victory lane. We get a look at the replay. That car just did not turn at the exit of turn number 4. Straight up and in to the outside wall. Mateo with a 3-wide move on the bottom in car number 11 for 3rd, as they are still side by side for the lead. Hines to the outside, trouble. 2 cars become collected hard into the outside wall. Noah Corner in the 31 and Jones in the 36. Couple of big hits there up in turn number 2. Caution comes out, and they'll slow the field off of turn number 4. In the negative column, it's probably happened to that 31 car this year. As we get a look at the replay, DiMatteo to the inside of Jones, to the inside of Corner. And, well, they ran out of room. I'm not sure if the 36 may have bobbled just a bit, being the car in the middle of that battle, and then slid up into the 31. They tangled, and away they went. We get a look at it again from the turn 1 camera. And, yeah,
maybe it was the middle car that had the problem.
Yep, bit of a bobble there, but I think Noah also understands that there probably wasn't a need to be that tightly bunched on lap 2 of a qualifying race.
And what's cool about that team is they come to the track old school, Kyle, and they come back.
They do.
They come on the old hauler like you would see, no trailer.
Track champion. Field off of turn number 4. Here we go under the green flag.
And we are underway. The race down into turn number 1. It is Michael Jarvis in the 33 who will lead them into 1. Behind them, we have a battle. Troy Tallman in the 3. They go 3 wide, trying to scrape his way to the front immediately as Gary Patnode. He makes a move, but they're stacking up back behind the field. Ari Jensic, the 93, is around. And
Pilardi getting a big piece of that.
Also the 59. Of Matt Clement
to the infield as we get a look at a replay and see exactly what happened in turn number 3 or turn number 2. Ari Jensic caught in the middle. They went around her outside and in. And it looks like they just ran out of room. I mean, Matt Clement was to the inside, as was Damian Pilardi. Alexander Fern was within arm's length of that incident. We'll get a look at it again from the turn 1 cam. And Ari just slipped up in turn 2. Gary Patnode made the move to the inside in car number 22. And then suddenly Ari found herself in a 3-wide sandwich. In fact, it was Alexander Fern that got into the back of Ari just a bit. Alexander, that is, had nowhere to go in car number 12 if they stacked up in front of her. Devin was already sideways in front of Ari before she went around. They crossed the stripe to complete another circuit, and they are now joined by the point leader, Travis Haidar, as Downey gets turned in turn 1.
And the field scatters.
Waterman goes around in car number 31. Bobby Sturck might have got a piece of that battle with Cody and Jason Lafayette here on the front straightaway. There it is in that red number 19 car to the bottom. Cody goes around. Car number 69 will spin, and it looks like David Mesha had nowhere to go. Got into him in a big way, and now Adrian Paradis and Travis Downey involved in another incident off of turn number 2. David Mesha came in and got a piece. Travis Downey had nowhere to go. Tried to clear Adrian Paradis to the outside after he spun off.
One's halfway in the books when Haidar hits the line. The battle for second continues to work their way out. It is
Fine goes around off turn 4, car 46.
He's gotten by Ray, also Duran there, and a fierce battle going on as the 92 of Tom Fern trying to streak his way through the field.
Gambacorta goes around from the 6th position in car number 23. Race lead, great save for Daryl Keene further back. Car into the outside wall off of turn 4. It looks like that's Gambacorta. We'll see if we can keep it under the green. We cannot. Right in the middle of the screen. They were 3 wide, mid-pack. Ray, Arutz, Gambacorta, Corey also to the inside, and it looks like they just ran out of room. Might have been a little bit of contact between the 82 and the 23. With Ray to the inside of both of them at the entrance of turn 3, and then the 17 was to the inside of both in turn 4. A lot of movement there, and unfortunately the car in the outside lane went up the racetrack just a bit and tagged the outside wall. Heavy hit, as we see from our speed shot there.
Jason Chapman. So those five.
Amanda West gets loose. Race leader spins to the infield. Caution is out. What a heartbreak inside. Haley DeZonier out of shape further back. Car 33. Couple cars now into the outside wall. DeZonier being one of them. The 0 in that incident as well for Charlie McDougall. Haley out of shape further back. They just tangled. I think Amanda West was might have been involved in that as well on the bottom in car 15. The back of the field, I think Amanda had nowhere to go. That incident started in front of her, and she just dove to the infield, mowed the grass, kept up. Number 4. This is the first incident. Looks like Corner and Montesanto just simply came together, running side by side for a position just inside of the top 20. And once they get to the start-finish line, Troy Tallman, one car into the outside wall, turn number 1. That is Marcotte in the 5, and we go back under the caution. At 13 with Troy Tallman leading the way back to 1. And now there's trouble. John Montesanto again, Teddy Hodgson again. And we stay green.
In the picture to try to pick up a podium spot.
Further back, Dylan Kopeck trying to knife his way through the field. Kurt Brainerd and Jonathan Julio getting together front straightaway, and Julio gets hit at a ton here on the front stretch. Car number 7 was slow up against the outside wall after contact with it looked like Kurt Brainerd.
So it looks like Halkowitz
Nick Halkowitz had nowhere to go and got into